various interventions across various areas. But there is a certain contradiction that I think maybe you will have to explain to our people, which is about your government's program with regard to urban regeneration or urban renewal. Some people say, in terms of their reaction, that those programs that they have seen look like an assault, one, against the poor, of this clearing of under bridges, all this closure of business places, at a time when inflation is over 30%. And then demolition of houses and some structures, that some people say, you seem to be targeted against non-indigenous. So these two issues. Some will say, yes, this intervention helps.
Thank you very much. Just to also re-emphasize, the building that collapsed this morning, right? I'm sure you know that in Demolition, a real building actually collapsed. Thankfully, there are no fatalities. But people were there, that's the end of it. No stories. A building actually collapsed this morning. So we're not being emotional, we're being factual. A fire incident actually occurred 3 weeks ago. It's an 18-story building that changed the livelihood of a lot of people because of the carelessness of some people. It has nothing to do with ethnicity. It has to do with we ensuring that one, we can put off the fire in respect of who or where they come from, have the capacity to respond to that or when it happens, but more importantly, create a space where it doesn't repeat itself again. So after it happened in Lagos Island, and my last part people went to now clear the entire store on that right of way to ensure that any tall building in the event, because that's what I thought, you don't know when these things are going to happen. So you don't wait and phone and say when this happens. No. Clearing those roads now, we're not asking who owns this shop, where are you from, which village did you emerge from. You have contravened our planning. You have obstructed government from doing their work. So we have to revert back to the original plan that we gave you to build. That has no measure of sympathy or emotion at all. It is part of what is done globally to rate livability standard of cities, reliability, sustainability of cities. By the way, Ruben, they made us 18th position globally early this year by Time Out that Lagos is one of the preferred cities to stay in the world. That just didn't happen by we sitting back and not doing the right thing. The right thing to be done are difficult things sometimes. There are things that will appear as if it's not very popular, but it's to keep the city safe for all of us. The greatest good is for the greatest number. It is not about the face of who the person is, but it's about ensuring that we live. Because the rule of law is one thing that we cannot compromise anyhow. When people, I mentioned it when you said to me that I should rate my 4 years. I told you that people were working on river. They said, come and say, Sanwo-Olu, this is river Lekki, we're on boat. These are the things that happen. People deliberately built on the right of way for drainage canal. Lagos is below the sea level. So those waters have to go, they are fractured, they have to go, come back from and go back again. That was all we did. Let me tell you, there are some officers of government, officers of this government, that their houses went down. Their houses, they wrote, there's nothing, it has to go. We are not taking your house. If it's only one room that we need to take, we are not out to take the entire 4-bedroom. If it's only one room that is contravened, we'll leave the remaining 3 rooms. You can reconstruct and come back to your 3 rooms. But one that is on our line, we will take it and we don't have, because we just need to be able to rescue the city. If not only will we be doing this country a disservice. This is the melting pot of our country. It controls 65% of international traffic. So we need to continue to ensure that we have that, not just in name, in our response, in our ability to keep the city. We went around clearing so much we took away from Ijora, Obadede, and the rest of it. We've done a massive rail infrastructure. Underneath that rail, you see people on government spaces, and these are the kind of things that we see with traffic robbery. Some of them, come up and come and rob people on the concrete. Ruben, last year, under the bridge of Akongo. There was a fire incident. It shut down that bridge for 9 months. We cannot, no government will fold their arms and let that kind of a thing happen. For 9 months, kill economic activity and the rest of it. So for us to go back and clear it, is for us to do it over and over and again, and for people to know that under the bridges, and these are we cannot even have money to build those infrastructures again. We don't. So we have to protect what we have to ensure that these buildings can last 100 years, 120 years.
We sure hope you enjoyed this video. For more entertaining video content such as behind the scenes of music videos and movies, music concerts, premieres, interviews, and exclusive gists, subscribe now to our YouTube channel GoldmyneTV and be unleashed into a world of super excitement.